Hey, this is Dr. Barry. In this short video, I want to talk to you about something that's very important in the ketogenic, low carb, paleo community, and that's how to count carbohydrates. Do you count net carbs? Do you count total carbs? How do you know which carbs to count and which that you don't have to count, right? That's a very valid question that's very important to your long-term health, and I want to talk about in this video. Now, if you know somebody who's new to the ketogenic way of eating, new to low carb, high fat, or even paleo, and they're having trouble, like what the heck do I count? Which kind of carbs do I count? What do I not count? Please share this video with them on social media. You can email it to them, you can text it to them. However you get it to them, it's going to help them understand how to do this. And understanding is one of the keys to eating a successful ketogenic diet or low carb, high fat diet is understanding what to do and why you do it. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's talk about carbohydrates. So, if you've looked on the package of foods, carbohydrates, there's total carbs, right? There's fiber and there's sugar. And so everybody knows that no, wait, everybody's in confusion. Nobody knows really what to do about that. Do I count total carbs, or do I do the math and subtract the fiber from total carbs, and then that's called net carbs? And do I just count that, right? Well, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've been thinking about what's the healthiest way to do this, but also what's the easiest way, right? Because none of us want to be mathematicians. We just want to figure this quickly, eat our food, and live our life, right? So here's what we're going to do. Here's the rule that I've come up with that Nisha and I have been doing in our lives, and it seems to work very well, and our health seems to be benefiting from it. So I'm going to pass it along to you. So if what you're eating is a natural whole food and does not have a label or come in a package or come in a plastic bag, and it only has one ingredient, then I think that it's totally fine to just count the net carbs in that food. Okay, so that would be broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, kale, collards, turnip greens, any kind of green vegetable like that. Also, any meat that's a whole grain meat that hasn't been processed at all. I think it's perfectly fine to just count what the net carbs are. Okay, so that way I think you can trust broccoli. I don't think broccoli is going to mislead you. Broccoli really doesn't have a profit motive. It doesn't have a bottom line. It just grew in the dirt and now it wants you to eat it. So broccoli is not going to mislead you about how many grams of sugar it has or how many grams of fiber it has. It's going to be very honest about that. And I think you can trust broccoli and not have to worry about is it misleading you. Now, products that come in a package, that come in a cardboard box, come in a plastic bag that has a label with multiple ingredients on it, some of which you have to Google to figure out what they are, that's a different story. Okay, so any product, and this is how we do it at home, and I think this is how you should do it, at least for now. Any product that comes in a package like that has multiple ingredients, I think you need to count the total carbs, because corporations are in business to make a profit. They're not in business to help you lose weight. They're not in business to improve the severity of your chronic health conditions. Honestly, they won't get any more money if they cure your type 2 diabetes. They'll still just get however much they charged you for the bar or the shake or the powder or the pre-mixed food like product that they're trying to sell you, right? Their board of directors is not concerned with your health. They are concerned with appearing to be a healthy product. And so even if it has keto in the name, if it has low carb, high fat in the name, if it has Atkins in the name of the product or on the label, if it says sugar free, if it says a great source of fiber, don't believe any of that. Okay, corporations are allowed by the federal government to be very creative with how they define carbohydrates and fiber, both soluble and insoluble, right? They get to be very, very creative in how they talk about sugars in their products and all the different names that they can give sugars. So if what you're about to eat is a product that it comes in a package and has multiple ingredients on the label, you need to count the total carbs, okay? And I'm sure that the representative from that company will say, oh, no, it's fine to count net carbs. But I'm telling you, if you want to be true to your body and true to your ketogenic way of eating, I would count total carbs for any product, and I don't care who makes it. If it's a natural thing that you pick from the garden, you can trust the broccoli. It's not going to mislead you because it has no profit motive. It has no board of directors. So that's kind of what we follow in the Berry household, and that's what I recommend you do too. If it's a natural whole food with one ingredient, you can count net carbs. If it is a processed product, a food-like product, then you need to count total carbs, and that way you're never misled. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, you can click the subscribe button right down there, and then right beside it's a tiny button that looks like a bell. If you click that, then you'll get a notification every time I get a bright idea. So you can do that if you'd like. Now, if my videos have really affected your life and maybe improved your health a little, you can click on the Patreon link. It's down there, and you can sign up very quickly, and you can throw a buck or two my way, and it helps give Nisha and I more time to make more videos just like this one so we can help even more people. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is Dr. Berry. I'll see you next time.